A heated battle down low. Both teams, Clark, pride themselves on rebounding.
And we know rebounding is one of the key factors along with turnovers, field goal percentage, and free throws in terms of determining the outcome of a game. So we'll keep an eye on the rebounding battle in this one because that is the strength of both of these teams.
Here are the five for the Clippers. Harden and Beal are the backcourt. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. And it's Bogdanović in at the three, the small forward. Now here's Harden. Pass to Batum. Bogdanović looking around. There's Beal with the three. It's hauled in by Porzingis. And the Hawks with the possession. Here's Krejci. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound by the Clippers. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
Now, here is Harden, coming off a solid outing against Miami.
No three is really a bad three when Harden shoots it.
Young against Beal. Back to Young. The three. Buries the long-range jumper.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Now here's Beal. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Miami. 6 to shoot. Takes a three. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Terrific response by Beal. This demonstrates what a competitor he is.
Back to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Krejci. And that's a foul. Called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game. Young finds Antetokounmpo. Pass to Djorcic. Shot clock at 5. The Hawks need to get off a shot here.
Then when Beal is locked in like this defensively, he takes his team to another level.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Batum with the three. That's good. And so Beal with the assist.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Young. A 24-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chance.
Limited success for them early on here, but don't expect that to continue.
Harden right side. And Beal kicks to Bogdanović. Fires the three. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Beal's got such a fluid shooting motion. It really helps him on those catch and shoot opportunities.
Pass to Djorcic. And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played. And that's a foul. Called on Bradley Beal. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Beal against Young. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And he drops it in from the low post.
Good luck against Giannis in the paint. Get out of the way is probably your best option.
looking it over. Outside, Beal. Just 5 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. It's stolen by Kumbo, and they're pushing it up. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Harden bounce pass. Here's Zubac. Nice D from Porzingis.
Not a lot you can say except fantastic job by the defense.
Here's Young. Here's Krejci. He's covered by Beal. Porzingis with a screen on Zubac. The wide open look here for Porzingis. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
I think you've got to run Porzingis off of his shots. I mean, you can't let him get comfortable because he'll knock him down.
And Batum kicks to Bogdanovic. Pass to Beal. Back to Bogdanovic. And again, no good by the Clippers. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. Here's Krejci. Paxson coming off the assist from Young. Krejci's got his second bucket of the night.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
There's no question, Clark. Tyronn Lue has been a stabilizing presence for this Clippers organization.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Ty Lue has fostered a really strong culture and has navigated some testy, difficult situations, which is why he's already viewed as one of the best coaches in franchise history.
Now, here is Young. He had 35 points last game out. Giannis dishes to Young. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. A different look for the Clippers. Collins checked in for Batum. And Jalen Wells subbed in for Bogdanovic. Here's Beal. 6 points for him. Pass to Collins. Collins setting the pick for Harden. Shot to stop. Oh, my goodness.
Man. And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Djorcic. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now here's Harden. He's got 5.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. Trae Young is learning to become more of a threat when he's off the ball. He said at every level there's a different type of game. Now, knowing the NBA game, I'm more patient, understanding how the game is, how to control it from the beginning to the end, and how you need to win. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. One-on-one fast break. A nice shot by Young. Young's got 6 points. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Well, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
And so, here's Atlanta. Bradley Beal missing from long range. It's a 4-point ball game. Here's Wells. And the Clippers miss again. Here's Atlanta. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Shoots from 14. Another miss by Young.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Beal. And it's denied. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Here's Zubac. Scoreless thus far. They get the rebound. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
This is the defensive effort you have to throw at Zubac inside. Because as you can see, I mean, even then it's not always enough to stop the 7-footer.
Porzingis can't hit.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Here's Zubac. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Zubac getting physical and drawing the whistle. That's how you use your shot.
Dunn is checked in for Los Angeles. Chris Paul comes in for James Harden. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. First free throw is good. Oh, we've seen some teams, Greg, stumble out of the gate to begin this season, still trying to find their footing, getting some traction.
And when you're not meeting expectations, the pressure ramps up. But as a team, you can't let it get to you, especially with time to turn things around.
Bradley Beal's checked in for the Clippers. Now, here is Young. 6 points for him. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Now Beal. In the corner, Collins with it. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Beal's got 3 assists in the game. Stolen by Collins. Collins a screen on Prince. Wells passes to Dunn. There's Beal with the 3. And Wells is right there.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
1:49 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Reshape. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Dunn covering. And Giannis throws it down hard.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Now here's Beal. He has 6. Zubac, that's good. And that's now 6 points for Ivica Zubac.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Giannis outside. Mr. Porzingis. That one, no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Wells in the corner. Collins kicks to Dunn. Back to Collins. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Collins setting the pick for Beal. Pocket 6. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Trae Young.
And a lot of players might have passed that shot up. Not Collins. He stays aggressive and draws the foul.
Paul's checked in for the Clippers. In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of the starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
Now, here's Nurkic. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And Houston gets it to go.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy 3-pointer.
Paul outside. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Clippers ahead, leading by 3. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Clippers leading by 3. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. Chris Paul is out there with Dunn, and it's Wells in at the small forward. That shot wide open. Wells has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Clippers. And Prince with the jam.
Prince can really elevate now. He plays much bigger than 6'7", and we just saw an example of that there.
Bounce pass from Paul. Zubac against Nurkic. Zubac kicks to Paul. Dunn, wide open, he fires. No good from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And that's one of the things Nurkic does so well. Absorb contact and still be in control.
You know, throughout his career, Nurkic has always been, Clark, a presence on the glass. Terrific rebounder.
Yeah, he's a big guy who plays big, Kevin. He's not afraid to get in there and mix it up. He knows how to use his body from different positions. He's a terrific offensive rebounder, and even in short stints, he can impact the game with his glass work. When you're on your spots, you should be ready to fire, and just look at how quickly Dunn got that one off. Nice job.
Pass to Reshape. Here's Gay. Houston passes to Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
And uses balance along with fluidity to finish at the rim. Nurkic is a unique big.
Now here's Paul. Hasn't made one yet. Collins up top over Prince. Rebound by Nurkic. The Hawks trail. Here's Reshape. Pass to Gay. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Collins in the post. Guarded by Reshape. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And what I appreciate about Collins is he plays his role well and an efficient player because of it.
Mark this Clippers organization putting a premium on stability and continuity this season.
I really believe, Kevin, they're comfortable with the talent they have on the roster. Some aging veterans, but they're capable and still producing, and that should keep them in the playoff mix.
That win's good, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Prince. Ball outside. Pass to Collins. And here is Wells. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And the foul on Jalen Wells. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Antetokounmpo finds Nurkic. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Wells. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And stolen by Dunn.
Oh, that's a tough pass to make there. He had a very narrow gap to squeeze it through and just couldn't get it done. Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Now Now here's Prince. He's got 5. Pass to Giannis. Here's Krejci. Takes the 3. Done with some nice D. And here is Brown. Over Giannis. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis, what rim protection from him, using that endless length.
Porzingis, he's checked in for Atlanta. Off the inbound pass and finished off by Collins.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Djorcic, no good. Clippers leading by 5. Ball with the ball. Still scoreless. And it's done in the corner. And the 3 off target. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Krejci. Lays it up off the glass. Krejci's got 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Brown. Batum comes in for John Collins. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Jalen Wells. And it's James Harden in for Paul. Now, here is Harden. He has 5. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Harden has been lethal from outside for a long time. Add another to the career total.
Prince against Dunn. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Here's Djorcic, guarded by Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bogdanovic knocks it loose. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovic touched it last. Just 4 to shoot. From deep. Djorcic, no good. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 6-point lead. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. And that will be game 3 of 6 played away from home. And Atlanta has possession. Following Bogdan Bogdanovic's 3-point attempt. Here's Porzingis. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for 1 more at the line.
How about Porzingis? Shrugging off the contact. That work in the weight room paying off.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The Hawks making a switch here. Young's checked in. Now here's Harden. He's got 8. Pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Harden. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Antetokounmpo confirms inside.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Dunn. Back to Harden. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Zubac in the post. He's against Porzingis.
And there was a time when Porzingis was good for several rejections at the rim like that per game. Most would-be scorers have learned that about him.
For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Pass to Krejci. Launches it. Good. And Giannis picking up the assist. Krejci's got 9.
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
And Bogdanovic kicks to Zubac. Zubac with the screen for Harden. On the wing, Batum. To halt the run. The rebound by Young.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
Now here's Harden. 8 points for him. To the middle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for Zubac. Even after pivoting towards their youth, GA the Hawks last season had an improved record.
Yeah, they traded away a bunch of rotation veterans, but the young fellas showed they were ready to step in, and this group didn't miss a beat.
They get it back. Porzingis, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on James Harden.
And, you know, given his height, it's really tough to affect his shot without fouling. So Porzingis is a tall task for defenders, pun intended.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Zubac is checked in for Jones. John Collins comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Beal subbed in for Dunn. Now here's Bogdanovich. He has yet to score. Harden, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yes, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Djorcic. The kick out to Young. Out to the right wing. And here's Porzingis for a 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists now tonight. Clippers trail by 7. Now here's Harden. He's got 8. The layup missed. Atlanta's shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Pass to Krejci. Here's Djorcic. Launches a 3. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Assist goes to Nikola Djorcic.
LA has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce, courtside. Allie.
Thank you, Kevin. The Hawks star Trae Young and Coach Quinn Snyder are both very close. Young said that's the type of relationship we have. It's not forced, it's just genuine. We both want to see each other succeed, and we know we need each other and everybody else around us. Guys?
A good partnership. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And now, in the first half of December, more games under our belt. The power rankings starting to take shape. You take a look at the Pistons. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And when I look at the Clippers, they're not in a bad spot at this point of the year. Definitely looking to solidify themselves as a contender. Lots of work left to do with just half the season gone.
Here's Beal with the 3. They shot off that time.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to Djorcic. From outside, off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
So a moment now to see the story for James Harden. He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And somehow it's become a real struggle at the free throw line. He's lost his way there. I mean, he's not having anywhere near the same success he had there last season.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 10 points for him.
It's been Giannis's night. His points have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
Right side, Beal fires for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
The 3.
Beal's got 9 points.
That's his 3rd triple of the game. It's the first one in the 2nd quarter.
Giannis gets to Young. Over in the corner, Porzingis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. It will go down, and the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Beal.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, those hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Thanks so much, Chris Stapps. You guys hold the lead. How do you evaluate your team's play in this first half?
I think we played pretty well. Defensively, we were helping each other. We were there in the right spots. Just the last couple of minutes of this second quarter, we got to let them get to the basket and get in our paint and score easy buckets.
Back to you.
Thank you, Allie, for that. And folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
Welcome to halftime, folks. Before we talk about the game, let's check out who won Player of the Month in both the East and West. The winner in the East, Cade Cunningham.
This is why Cade was selected #1 overall in 2021. He seemed like a guy built to put a team on his back, and now we're seeing it.
Putting it all together. Tremendous talent. Go, Cade.
Shifting gears now, what a game we've seen from Giannis in that first half.
You aren't going to find as many superstars that give as much effort as Giannis. I mean, this guy's unbelievable. And when you pair that with his size and his skill, he's a generational talent.
His effort reminds me of an old teammate of yours, Chet. The Dream? And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Here's Harden. They've got Porzingis, Antetokounmpo out there with Young. And it's Djorcic in at the shooting guard position. So that's the Hawks 5.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Now, here is Young. Batum grabs the miss.
Defense practically daring him to take that shot. It worked out for him.
It's good on the putback.
Look, I'm going to tell you right now, Zubac is the first guy defenses need to check out, or else he's going to inflict major damage on the glass.
Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's Beal, and here's Harden for three.
You know what, though? Sometimes he can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Krejci. Now Young. The tray. James Harden with the rebound.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
Porzingis with the steal. To the right side. Here's Djorcic. No good with the triple.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
Pass to Zubac. Now here's Beal. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. For the tie. And the Clippers miss again. The Hawks leading by 3. Young in the corner. And here is Antetokounmpo. Looking to end his cold spell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on James Harden.
And it's become clear what a leader Young is on this team. He senses when they need an infusion of confidence and always tries to provide it.
And so Harden will bring it up for the Clippers. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Batum passes to Bogdanovic, and the 3-ball is good. Bogdanovic has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Djorcic. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, defended by Batum. Drains it from beyond the arc. Krejci's got 15.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you can fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And now a veteran in this league, Beal is hungry to compete for championships at this stage of his career.
The Hawks leading. Now Young. He has 7. Pass to Djorcic from downtown. And he stays with it. Young for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 11 rebounds in the game. Well, with Zubac, obviously, Clark, you're getting strength. But he's underrated when it comes to skill. Good passer and nice ball skill.
Kevin, I like his little jump hook in the post. He's got a nice little touch with the push shot in there. He can get it done anywhere in the paint. You know, he knows exactly when to look for and take his shots. His IQ playing inside is as good as it gets.
Now, here's Bogdanovic after the miss from Trae Young. Outside, Batum. A 3-pointer's right on target. Batum's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
The outside stroke of Batum, too nice. He knocks him down in bunches.
Pass to Djorcic. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
First in points off fast breaks. I tell you what, they have lived off their opponent's mistakes. They are first in the league in points off turnovers. Just suffocate you with their pressure defensively.
And to have the fewest turnovers in the league, I know that's a stat that would make any coach happy. Collins checked in for the Clippers. Wells comes in for Bogdanovic. Young passes to Giannis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The great Giannis Antetokounmpo, Clark, winning that 2021 title felt like the final hurdle for him.
Yeah, I think it was a capstone achievement. It was the one thing he hadn't done. I mean, he won back-to-back MVPs in his mid-20s. He was already a Defensive Player of the Year award winner, too. The Larry O'Brien Trophy was the last piece in the puzzle of a future Hall of Famer.
We got this. We got this.
That one misses.
Yeah, you know, the Greek Freak is extremely versatile. He's a 5-position player and does all of it at an elite level.
The shot by Beal, no good.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And Young kicks to Porzingis. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got his 6th assist on the night.
Nights like this tonight, I mean, that's why you pay Porzingis max money at times. He simply just carries the offense.
Good on the 3-point shot.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Djorcic. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Nicholas Batum.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. And both free throws good for Giannis.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with. A beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And that one drops for him.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 11. Here's Beal. Outside for Batum. 5 to shoot. And a shot by Wells, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Young with the ball. Defended by Batum. Giannis outside. Pass to Young. Fires from deep. He is hauled in by Los Angeles. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
1 made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Harden missing his last shot. Another miss by Young.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Djorcic gets it to go. And the Hawks lead by 4. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And they've also made a point to protect the rim tonight. All game long, they've been challenging or blocking shots.
Checked in for Antetokounmpo. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Paul's checked in. Clippers trail by 4. Harden outside. Aggressive finish by Harden.
Well, I tell you what, with Harden, sometimes it seems the more the defense bodies him up, the more determined and effective he is in scoring.
Prince, the pass to Krejci. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Batum a screen on Young. Shot clock at 6. From 13. A shot by Batum, no good. The Hawks leading by 4. Here's Krejci. He's got 17. Misses. 4th time against 7 makes for this game. Batum finds Harden. Off target with his 3. Atlanta's shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Bounce pass Young. To Porzingis. Jacks up a 3. Krejci, no good. Clippers trail by 4. Puts it up from 12. Bank shot, no good.
Blown opportunity there. He's got to have a short-term memory. Forget about that one.
Here's Young. And that one goes out of bounds as touched by Prince. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Clippers. On Friday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Saturday, they'll be playing the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
And that game against the Warriors, they have that date circled. They love to compete, and they feel they can play very well against that group if they can execute.
A shot by Harden, wide open. Cans it from downtown.
3 points.
Harden's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Pass to Nurkic. Two points. That one goes. Nurkic has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Harden, no good. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. Paul with the steal. Harden accelerates and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
It's always awesome to watch Harden do his thing. He's so good with the ball. Fantastic at going straight into the contact on his drive. Excellent.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Brown comes in for Collins. And Jones subbed in for Nicholas Batum. Reshape with it, defended by Paul. Here's Young. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, that's just an assertive play by Giannis against tough defense, drawing the foul and still getting the shot off.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
And the Hawks making a change here. Gaze checked in. Collins checked in for the Clippers. Chris Dunn comes in for James Harden.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Gay. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Now Collins. Dunn kicks to Paul. Here's Collins. Brown with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Hawks leading. There's 45 seconds left in the third. And finished off by Nurkic.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Now here's Paul. Still yet to score. Here's Wells. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Reshape. Dunn covering. And that one's good. Reshape. And now a 5-point Hawks lead. Dunn finds Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Cutting hard to the bucket, leaving the defense in the dust.
Brand from deep three-point land. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Hawks lead by 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, Chris Paul is out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Jalen Wells. Then there's Brown, and it's Jones in at the 4 spot. Here's Brown after Taurean Prince's bucket. Nurkic with the steal. Prince outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Hawks lead by 7.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to reshape. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
A true highlight of Risha's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
Now here's Jones. Jones sets the pick for Beal. Good on the shot. Beal's got 9 points here in the second half. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's reshape. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one would be a game where they would get battered inside like they had. He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
The Hawks leading by 5. Giannis outside. Pass to Gay. Now reshape. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Paul passes to Beal. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Paul outside. And it's sent back by Prince.
Excellent toughness on the defensive end, and that's what Prince does. He's got size, and he's got the will to defend at a high level.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Prince misses. Clippers trail by 7. Here's Beal. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Beal's got 25 points.
Beal is always a scoring threat, but right now we'll see what happens when he's in the zone. Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
The shot by Wells, no good. The Hawks leading by 5. Reshape with it, picked up by Brown. They grab their own miss, and the dunk by reshape.
Yeah, if you give Rishache a chance at the rim, he's gonna make you pay.
Paul passes to Beal. No good on the triple. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Prince. Here's Gay, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 9-point Atlanta lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Beal. And finished off by Beal.
And great recognition there in the pick and roll. Beal usually able to make the right play.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. So for the Clippers, Collins comes in for Brown. And it's Batum in for Jalen Wells. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a 3? Reminding them 3-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making 3s. Missing? Not so much. Guys?
Thank you once again, Allie. Now here's Paul. Porzingis with the steal. Over to the left wing. Here's Jorsic. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Porzingis against Collins.
And when Collins goes up, the interior defense runs out of options. He forces him to get sloppy.
That one is off.
And the number of fouls he's drawn has resulted in a bunch of trips to the line. So even if he doesn't make them all, it still had a positive effect.
Out to Porzingis from the arc. Krejci passes to Young. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Courage. That's what Trae Young plays with.
And so Young nails them both. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Clippers. Batum a screen on Young. Paul passes to Batum. Back to Paul. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. There's Beal with the 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Georgich has got 6 rebounds in the game. Driving the lane. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Georgich has got the lead up to 10 now for Atlanta. The Clippers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Outside, Beal puts the move on. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. The Hawks leading by 8. It's Young on the wing. He's covered by Beal. Here's Porzingis. Lays it up and banks it in. And that's now 18 points for Porzingis.
You know, at 7'3", not many guys can defend Porzingis. I mean, especially when he's operating this close to the rim.
Ball against Young. Beal dishes to Collins. Kicks it out to Paul. Lets the 3 fly. Bangs home the trifecta. Paul's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Georgich. Second chance effort. Some solid D from Paul. Clippers trail by 7. Here's Beal. Pass to Jones. Outside Beal. 6 to shoot. Tries from 16. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Young. Here's Porzingis. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Porzingis has got 20.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
So for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Jones. Bogdanovich comes in for Nicholas Batum. And it's James Harden in for Chris Paul. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Rebounded by the Hawks. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Krejci passes to Antetokounmpo. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Georgich. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. And now a 12-point Hawks lead.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Now Zubac, headed by Porzingis. Zubac with the screen for Beal. It's tipped. Driving in and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Now the Clippers moving it up. And the dunk by Zubac.
Zubac doing major damage. Check that rim out, folks.
The Hawks leading by 10. Pass to Georgich. Giannis outside. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. does not go in.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more. After literally owning the first half, he's gone ice cold.
Jumper is off. Harden fires. The 10-foot jumper hits.
A proven score. When Harden gets into a flow like this, he can pile up points.
Onto the Kumbo outside. And they'll get another chance. Now Young. Here's Porzingis. Just 5 on the clock.
Injuries aside, you know, Porzingis' growth here in the league, I think, has been really quite rapid. It's clear that he puts in the time in practice to continue to refine his scoring ability and overall skill set.
He hits both from the stripe.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from the charity stripe. You love to see that.
And here is Beal. And there's the drive. And it's off.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Here's Zubac. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Team sport.
Beal against Young. Here's Porzingis. Slams down the alley-oop.
And guys, they know he's going to finish off the lob in style. Porzingis and his teammates connecting on target.
Now here's Beal. Harden connects on the jig. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Onto the Kumbo. Oh, what a finish.
And clearly, we will not. Witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Hawks.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. Now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, you can't say enough about his effort on the boards. He helped them in the battle of possessions all game long.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Yeah, and something you like about Young is how he forces an opponent's hand. He makes you adapt and not the other way around.
Now, here is Harden. From outside, it's good. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
And with the W, they didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
So now, let's send it over to the sideline where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game.
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out, we did not mess around with the game. We did our job, we defended, we moved the ball. That's why we were able to close the game.
Giannis always recognizing the importance of his teammates. Thanks so much, Giannis.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K.